We are the composers.
And you're locked into the Afrocentric show with DJ Invisible.
Yo, make some noise for the composers. What's going on, guys? How you doing, man? How you doing? You guys alright?
Yeah,
Good, man.
Sweet.
Yeah, come on, get close to the mic, man. Don't be shy. Right, these are the composers right here on Afrocentric show, London to Ghana on 87.5 FM, Accra. I want you guys to mention your name. Everyone to mention their name and what they do in the band.
Boom. I'm David Melodee. I play the keys.
David, speak louder, man. Don't be shy.
David Melodee, and I play the keys.
Nice.
Guitar.
My name is Steven, I play the drums.
Nice. Hey, you're the drum guy, yeah?
My name is Nano Pokes, I play the bass.
Okay.
My name is Charlie Biggs and I play the keys.
We're a live band, we're producers, we're musical directors, creative directors, songwriters, anything to do with music, like, that's the composers.
Now, how did the band come together?
Well, it started off years ago. So those of you that probably been here for like a year or two, been here for a very long time. Innit? So me and Nana Pokes, the bassists, have been friends from primary school and it's like 2008. And we had an idea of starting the band at the beginning. And we had the original band members before, but as the group was moving and changing, we had new members where Stephen and David came in. And 2013, Decadent Entertainment, which was started by Nana Pokes and Brian, obviously came with that idea where we should come on a more live band artist kind of streaming. You know, from there we've got bigger platforms and we're doing good so far.
Nice. So how long have you guys been performing as a band?
Too long, you know.
Yeah, how long?
Okay, officially, as the composers, we're getting almost 2 years. In August will be 2 years.
In August will be 2 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. These are the composers right here on Afrocentric show. Set with us right here is Afrocentric. We're gonna play Monsai by Eugene. Okay, it's Afrocentric right now. With DJ Invisible, I got my host today. Is the composers. Trust me, these guys are live, man.
Thank you.
They're making me laugh right here. Yo, guys, trust me, man. You guys are lovely, man. Okay, listen, we're gonna go. not like that.
Yes, Invisible.
I mean, you guys got vibes. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask you a question right now. What do you like most about performing together?
You can see that we're actually boys off stage, like the way we vibe together. Like you can't compare it to anyone else. You know what I mean? That's what we like about being on stage together and performing. You know what I'm saying? It just works.
Okay. So all right, this one I'm gonna go through this one. What made you decide to take an artist song and put your own spin on it? Because that's what makes you guys special. Right, so what makes you decide to do that?
It hasn't been done before, and
I don't think so. I don't know.
And because of that, we might as well do it the best, so no one can copy it.
So okay, what made you guys decide to do that?
What made us decide to do it? Well, hey! Well, you know what? It stemmed off a launch of another business that's coincided with Composers Decadence. Hang tight, Decadence, done now. Right. So it actually started off with that. Us as composers, we launched there, and that's the first time we started doing these covers. And I think it really came off the bat of thinking, okay, cool. If we're gonna be artists, whenever like a lot of artists initially start off doing covers, of other people's songs. So we thought, okay, why don't we do that, but as a band? Because it's never been done before, like Biggs was saying, and from there, it's like, we never knew the reception was gonna, we never knew we were gonna be received like that, and then boom, from there, it's just like, kept doing it, stemmed into Afro beats. No one's ever done live arrangement Afro beats before. Don't care what anyone says, we done it first. So, boom!
Take your time. Take your time.
I'm joking, but yeah, man.
Well, I do understand. I mean, the first time I saw you guys, I was like, wow. Was it Miss Ghana 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago?
That was literally the first.
Yeah. That was the first.
Aside from the launch, that was
The first time
the
we did
first. Nah, that was the first show.
That was the first show.
It was the first show.
No, go by the first show.
Yeah, that's what I said. Aside from
Okay,
that was
okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Like that was the first show we got booked for.
So you would say that was the official first show that you guys were like, wow.
Yeah, I became as composer.
Well, I was there. I mean, I met Brian and I told him like, wow, listen, this is crazy, man. Anyway, where was you guys' first performance? What? I mean, that's what we said. I mean, exactly, first performance, the way you guys were like, you know,
party.
the boat party.
Yeah, so basically we launched myself and Brian, the manager, we launched our company on the UK's biggest boat, and then instead of getting a DJ, as David said, we decided that we're going to do the live band and switch it all up and then do all of the greatest hits from all the different genres. So that was the first show.
That was the first show.
Yeah.
And the expectation, were you guys expecting?
Blew us away completely.
Yeah?
Because the thing is, you have to imagine, we're musicians, so we see all the possibilities all the time. So we're kind of not phased by it. But when somebody else is receiving this new experience differently, it's crazy to see it.
Oh, that's true, man. Yep. All right, there you have it. The composers right here. You know what? These guys are crazy, man. The first performance what I saw at Miss Ghana, I was like, wow. I was just standing right at the back, and I have to go at the back. I have to go at the front and actually see who is the manager, who is doing this, who arranged it. And I have to meet Brian, and I say, yo, this is madness. Give me your contact. We talk. Trust me. And from there, I was like, yep, composer, they're on track, trust me. Anyway, we're gonna play a tune now. We're gonna come back to the questions again. Right here is Afrocentric with myself, DJ Invisible, and the composers in the house.
Thank you.
Exactly. So we're gonna play a time bomb. This is Afrocentric, and I got my boys, the composers in the house.
Yep.
Exactly. Yo, listen, I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Listen. Let's talk about their signature event. A Night with Composers. Part 1 and 2. Wow. How did you guys prepare for such an event? And did you ever think you would ever perform at a sold out venue?
Do you know what? The first one's a weird one because the first one was done after the band had only been around for like 6 months. So we're just like, oh yeah, let's put on like a small show.
Oh, explain where it was.
No, wait, I'm getting
It's like that.
Let's do like a little small show.
Right.
Obviously there's 5 of us. I said 5 including the manager. So we're like, yeah, so probably about 200 people with like 150 of the people being our friends. That's how we saw it.
Right.
So like I always say this story. So like going towards the event after like the sound check and all of that, it was in the Bernie Grant Center. It's like a 250 capacity venue. So then I was going out with Charles to like just go and say hi to like friends and stuff. And like I was pushing the door and I couldn't open the door. So then I told Charles, because Charles is bigger than me, so I said, Charles, can you open the door? And then, thanks. I said, Charles, can you open the door? And then he was pushing the door and he can't open the door either. So then instead of using his hands, then Charles used his whole soul and then he pushed the door.
Right.
And when he pushed the door, then there was some girl like, oh man, what are you doing? Like, and I'm thinking, who is that? So then, like, when we came back, then there was people like literally up to the door. Then I'm like, no, this can't be our event because like there must be something else going on.
Wow.
So then I've seen like all our friends like, at the back, and then like the front is just people we don't know. Like, so then gone back to everyone. We're like, yo, like, you guys know how many people are out there? Then we came out, and then the place was like people were standing blocking fire exits and stuff like that. So it was crazy. And I think the guys even told Brian like we can't let no one else in because like we're just over capacity. Like it's now becoming
400 people turned up.
Yeah, about 400 people got turned away.
Oh, that's crazy.
So like it got to the point where it's now becoming a hazard to let people inside the venue.
Wow.
That's the first one. The second one, wow, that one was. That was just an emotional roller coaster because like we'd worked so hard for it from when we finished that first show.
Right.
We knew we're coming to do a second one. Do you know what I mean? So we know we've got to put in the hard work. So we literally worked the whole year, like touring, doing shows in and out the country.
Working with
different artists, yeah. So then, long story short, we've got this day planned, 20th of December to, do our show. And then like we sold the tickets, blah blah. It wasn't sold out at that point. But there was still a good number of people coming. So I remember we had a 20-piece band. So I was with the orchestra, like just listening. They were like practicing some stuff, and Nana and Brian I think they went to the venue to try and sort something out. And then Nana called me, Like, I know when Nana calls me and his voice is low, like something bad is happening. So his voice wasn't low, he's like, Stephen, cancel.
Who's Nana?
Nana's the bass player.
Okay, right.
So he's called me and he's like, Stephen, cancel, like stop the rehearsal and get to Wood Green right now. And I'm like, why? Like, he's like, they're trying to cancel our show. I'm like, what are you talking about? So then I got there, they're like, he was holding his hand because like he had just punched a wall or something, and then Brian's like behind him and stuff. And I'm like, what's going on? Then
wait, let me put a little bit of light on this, right? This event, yeah, we put our own money and all of our own resources and all of this into this event, which is planned over the course of the year.
Wow.
Just for one day for somebody to just get up and say, you know what, we're not going to let this event happen. It was a crazy thing, and all it was just because the police thought that there was some type of threat that against the event and that venue for that day. But it all got sorted. But Steven, you go back in there.
It got sorted, but do you know what? Like even up to the day, like you know, even only me, like so many people refused to believe this show is not happening. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
And then, you know, like these days, like Twitter, when like one message comes out, like within minutes, everyone knows. Do you know what I mean? So I think
that's right.
I think there was one guy like who lives locally. Then he came past the venue, and I think he saw. So then I think he said he tweeted like, I think the Composers event is cancelled. Then immediately like everybody like is calling us like, what's going on? Then when everyone's calling, I'm just like, no, it's happening. Yeah. Bearing in mind, it's
we
like,
refuse to believe.
Bearing in mind, it's like 4 o'clock, and then I'm calling Nana and Brian. One is telling me, nah, Steve and Jack, it's not happening. One is telling me, no, don't worry, it's happening. So I'm just like, I need a solid conclusion, like, because we're lost. And then Charles is just walking out. Everyone's just, David was in some corner, like, no one knew what to do, like.
Madness.
So, but unfortunately, it actually didn't happen. Then I think
God being so good.
exactly. Like that same Monday, like all the suits came out, and then everyone's up and down to solicitors, like showing, like, listen, we're serious. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're serious about this thing. So we went through the necessary procedures, and then 2nd of January, then as they said, God be so good. Then the show happened. But do you know what? Even up, I'm telling you, up until the point that Brian came and was like, Stephen, go and get ready. I was like, you sure? Like, yeah, everything's cool. And he's like, yeah, don't worry. And I remember even up until the point where they had even announced the Composers, the video had stopped playing, the orchestra was playing, I was still standing there like, anything can happen to stop this show. Like, I don't want nothing to happen because I still don't know how many people are out there. Until we came out.
You're talking like you were emotional that day.
Everyone said
I'm saying some radio here, like, honestly, like, cool. Like, I'm not a baby, but I cried. Like, you know what? Nana cried. Everyone cried. And I'm not battling this alone. Everyone cried. Everybody cried that day. Because it was a very, do you know what I mean? It was a very emotional show. Do you know what I mean? Like, to see, as you said, like over 2,000 people.
That's crazy.
In one building.
We did everything ourselves.
Everything done ourselves. Like, everyone has gravitated to what we've been doing. Like, family was there. Do you know what I mean? It was just, it was a mixture of good feelings, like proud, happy, excited. Like, we just couldn't contain ourselves, you know what I mean? And in the video it shows, like, you see the facial expressions.
Well, I saw the video. I mean, I was like crazy. But you know what? Let's talk about, I mean, that was a big event.
Yeah.
But the biggest one is the VGME.
Oh my God.
How did you look? How did it feel to perform on stage with, with the like of such a huge and influential artist such as Daddy Lumba and Stonebwoy?
Can I just say, see Daddy Lumba? That's my father! that's every young boy's
He taught us about life.
mentor.
I didn't wash my hands, he shook my hand.
No, in all seriousness, I think it was when he was going on stage and we went to go and get a picture with him, his reaction towards us was like unbelievable. He was saying that, what did he say, Brandon? So that
I'm so proud of you guys, I'm so proud.
Because, yeah, they started that.
Keep the fire burning.
Keep the fire burning, basically encouraging us, that's Daddy Lumba, I'm saying.
Wow.
Original GL.
That's crazy. I mean, there's more events that you guys be performing at.
Of course.
There's Fuse.
Oh yeah.
That's the brass big bro. Fuse is a composer as well. Yeah. Fuse is basically a composer, man.
I mean, how was the experience? How was it performing with Fuse, going on tours? You know what?
I think it's been a journey. Do you know what I mean? So I think where we are now with Fuse is it's more than just okay, yeah, guys. I've got this show. Let's rehearse and then go and do the show. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll be there and then Fuse will be like, oh, like guys, come to the studio. Like just chill. Do you know what I mean? Like
it's family.
Yeah, it's become like with the composers, the ODG team. Like, do you know what I mean? So
and we're really grateful for all the platforms that they've also exposed us
definitely,
to. As well,
100%.
No one can take for granted that Fuse he's a pioneer in the game as far as the UK African is concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Look, you guys. It's been a journey, trust me. And then what I've seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg, because it's just going on and on and on to the highest level. You just started. I know, because like you guys are just fresh, and there's more people that don't even know you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. You know what I mean?
That's what we like, man. That's what we like.
That's exactly. And you guys are getting there, and then you guys are making it more professional. You know what I mean? That's what I like about you guys. You guys are not playing. Shout out to Brian.
Yo. Brian.
Alright, we're gonna play a tune right now from Ijanja. It says My Oreo. Alright, we still got the composers in the house right here. Chilling, man. These guys are chilling. They're just chilling with me.
Yeah.
Exactly, this is Afrocentric with DJ Invisible. And if you don't know, get to know, we're live in Ghana as well on 87.5 FM Accra. Do you guys know that?
Oh.
We're live in Ghana right now.
Hello, Ghana.
Yo, Ghana.
Ghana.
Yo.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to ask you questions right now. I want to find out this. Who is the ladies' man?
You.
I'm on you guys.
Take the podium. Take the podium. There ain't no ladies, man. I think everyone has their fair share. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
We let the people
decide.
The guy that's just said it.
Yeah. Ain't no one even know who's talking, so.
Okay, looks like all you guys are the ladies' man though. Still, everybody's just talking. Okay, who is the messy one?
Chas.
Charles.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, and now who is the most bossy?
Oh my god. Stephen.
Steven is the boss. Okay, who has the most business sense?
Oh man.
That's Pops. We'll give it to
Unfortunately.
Okay, what can we expect from composers next? I mean, coming this year or?
We can expect you can expect so much. We got the night.
Yeah,
You can say it. Can I?
Yeah. Open up.
Manager?
Yeah. Go for it, man.
The night, the same, brilliant. Like,
But
yeah, the night. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Any little thing, little.
we got 1-2 shows that are going to be coming up prior to our main night, which is the Night With The Compozers. We got another show. What, 3 what? Oh, well, Night With The 3, yeah. That's obviously going to be at the end of the year, but we got other shows coming prior to that main show, leading up to that. So you can expect that.
In the studio.
We're in the studio collaborating with some big names.
Yeah, names.
Big names.
Like.
Well,
Make it official for us, right here, Rumble Radio.
You know what? Because this one's already on social media. If you go on Instagram, you'll see it anyway. You see, we already have Pokes in the studio with the man himself, Fuse ODG. So that's a name.
Okay.
We'll put that there. But there's other names I won't even mention. But festivals, I think we're hitting up every single festival. No one ever lie. With Fuse, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be crazy. Headline shows as well. Headline shows, tours.
A lot of international stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's
You know what it is? The calendar is just so crazy.
It's crazy.
Wow.
To actually say it all in order is a bit mad right now, but we thank God for all the opportunities that he's putting our way. Everyone's just gonna see everything.
I hope you guys are not getting double bookings.
There's too many. But we'll make it work. This is where the professionality comes. You see what I'm saying? We can make it
That's
work.
good. That's good. All right, we're gonna play a game right now. I'm gonna play a game, a little game with you guys. Who can speak Tree very well?
Stephen.
There we go. See how mad this boy is. Okay, Stephen. I'm gonna say a word in English randomly, right? And I want you to and I want you to say it in Tree. Right. So first word is music.
And you.
Nice.
Hey, don't record this. Don't record this.
Okay. Second one, mother.
Mommy.
Yeah, you got his mommy.
Is that the actual word for that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, mommy. We call our mother mommy.
Mommy.
Which is true. I mean, okay. What's life?
Abrabo.
Right. See? This guy is truly showing that he's eating the fufu very well. Okay. How do you say ban in tree?
Bye. That's what they always say. Bye. Oh, bye. Bye.
What is it? Oh, bye.
Oh, bye. Oh, what? Instrumentalist.
Okay. The last one. This is kind of a bit hard. Composers in tree.
What
What is it?
Nah, I know there's a word for like compose, but
There is.
oh yeah.
I'm very interested to know this one. I can't lie.
You do
Composers in tree.
Composing is doing something. So oh yeah.
I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, for.
I'll tell you.
What is it?
Composer.
For real? That is the worst. I will never try that. Say it one more time.
Composer.
Oh my God. There's no effort in that.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I mean, tree. We always pronounce it. When it's English, we pronounce it funny like that. So that's why I say composer.
Tree's just a bunch of expressions, bro.
But it's the best language.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's the best language.
We love it. Tree is really good. Anyway, we've got composers right here in the house. Rainbow Radio on the Afrocentric show. Crazy. But you know what? I'm gonna play a mix. Things that you guys put together right here on our show, which is gonna be crazy. I mean, people are gonna love it. So it's a mix for Miss what's it?
Ghana Independence.
Ghana Independence. That's right. Ghana Independence. So I'm gonna play that so people can see and feel what you guys really do. You know what I mean? So
Get your hankies up.
yeah, that's right. Get your hankies up, and we're gonna listen to a composer mix right now, right here on the Afrocentric show with DJ Invisible. Composers mix coming up right now. As you hear it right now, it's the composers mix. Crazy. You know how they do it? They're playing band through the music. Crazy. They're the first Ghanaian band that have done that before. Listen to this.
Thank you.
Do you know what? I wish we got more time. We'll play more for you guys, but hey, we have to wrap up. Right, composers, come back right here.
Invisible, I've got one question for you. Back to the game thing here. How do you say your name in
Entry, yeah.
these are
Another time. Okay, you know what, guys, how can people reach you guys?
Okay, we're currently on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, Snapchat. Those of you in Ghana, I know you don't use Snapchat rough there, so Snapchat 100%. I know you got it. The Composers, COMPOZERS. That's the Composers, COMPOZERS. COMPOZERS. Bless.
Exactly. That's the composers right there. Thank you very much for you guys passing through this
DJ.
all the time, man. Listen, I love you guys mix.
Don't forget, you need to tell us how to say entry as well.
DJ no problem. What we got one time? Okay, we're wrapping up right now. The Afrocentric show is over right now. I'm gonna switch it to Ghana. DJ Mike will take over from Ghana. And then Ajimania Rainbow here will take over as well. Invisible, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Peace.
Rainbow Radio.